Time to pay back that favor.
I like girls.
Then why are you blushing?
I loved, I lost, and I saw boobies.
What's going on, everybody? Tom here, and welcome back to the TD Tom YouTube channel. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ranking every single Total Drama couple slash ship. So this is going to include every canon couple from the show, from all, how many seasons there are. I don't know how many seasons are fucking on total now, like 9 in total, technically 8, because obviously season 5 was All Stars and Pahkitew was one season technically, bullshit, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be going through it now. The reason why I chose to do ships as well is just because I want to react to some of these weird ships. Now I believe there's also some Adventure Camp stuff in here as well. There is, so I think I'll leave the Adventure Camp stuff for another video. I'll stick mostly just to Total Drama for now. Yeah, the reason why I'm choosing to do ships as well is I just want to see what people are saying with ships, because obviously some people have some wacky imaginations, and yeah, one clip can just be taken completely out of context and never go. Like one ship has been born, like literally there's already a couple on that top one, which I'm already talking about. But then yeah, honestly, let's just stop faffing around. Let's get right into the video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but yeah, actually one thing I'll do, I'm actually going to quickly make another tier, so we're going to add a row below. This is going to be the W2F tier. We're going to make this one blue. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be the WTF tier. So obviously the usual S, A, B, C, and D. And yeah, WTF at the bottom. As in like, no, just no. So immediately, like, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be quite a few of these which is just going to go in that category. So yeah, literally Chris and Chef, WTF. I know obviously there were like the moments which suggested that Chris and Chef were more than friends, but no, just no. Heather and Alejandro, this is, to be fair, I'm a little bit annoyed about how this one ended, because for me they could have been like a proper Joker Harley Quinn type couple, obviously less of the abuse if you read the comics, but you know what I mean, like more like the movie type Joker and Harley Quinn. This could have been Heather and Alejandro, but the way that they were portrayed in the All Stars finale just completely ruined them for me, which is why, unfortunately, they're only getting B tier. Sorry for all you Ali Heather people out there, but no. And again, these two can just go straight into WF tier. Like, literally, like, I think like these two like share like one screen together. Like just like why? And I can't be the only one who's had the misfortune of coming across the Tyler Alejandro video that someone's made. Please, I'm not alone in that. But yeah, just no, get fucked. Doing the Courtney S tier, best couple in the fucking show. I know I am not alone in saying that. Honestly, fuck everybody who was involved in breaking these two up. Like, I know it's helped World Tour get along in the midpoint, but just no, you completely ruined it. And I can't be the only one who sort of signed in All Stars. They were back to, you know, Duncan still had feelings with Courtney. You know, come on, please. Tyler and Lindsay, I'll give this to A tier. Pretty solid overall. I mean, the whole Lindsay forgetting who he was. I mean, to be fair, it was funny at first, but it just got old really quickly. It really did. But yeah, honestly, to be fair, I'm glad they got back together in the end, though. So pretty good. Trent and Gwen. This is tricky. It's really tricky because they were so strong in Ireland. They were so strong. But then the actions completely fell apart. It just completely blew up. I think I've got to put them B tier, you know. Like if I'm putting actually no A tier. I'm putting them A tier. Heather and Alejandro didn't really become a couple until the end of All Stars, whereas Trent and Gwen actually were a couple for most of Ireland and the beginning of Action. Unfortunately, Action trend just that was rough to see. It really was rough. Yeah, obviously it would have been S tier, but again, just the way it ended in Action, just no. The Shauna and Harold, again, honestly, I know they technically weren't a couple, but honestly, I'll still count them. I'll still give it A tier. They were so good together. They were so funny. You know, Action, they were so good as a duo. Like I know they technically weren't a couple, But honestly, to be fair, I thought they were so good together. I really did enjoy them two together. I put them A tier. Duncan and Gwen, C tier. No, I'm not being salty. Obviously, as a Duncan-y fan, but it's just so dry. The whole thing, like I think the whole thing in them getting together in World 2 was just so forced. And then the All Stars, like Gwen clearly just didn't fucking like him anymore. Like it was just so annoying. Like if you're gonna break up Duncan and Courtney to have Duncan go out with Gwen, at least fucking don't have Duncan and Gwen split up straight away in All Stars. Like come on, what a waste. What a waste. Again, like no, Owen, no, it does absolutely not. Same with what Cody and Noah, what? Why? Did they ever interact with each other apart from sitting next to each other in the Aftermath show? Like, what the hell? Cody and Gwen, honestly, to be fair, like, I know they technically weren't a couple, but honestly, to be fair, like, they had some funny moments. I'll give them D tier. You know, they weren't a couple, but they had some funny moments together. They really did. I'll give them D tier. Again, Courtney and Gwen, just no. I mean, to be fair, I could see why. Obviously, there were points in All Stars where they were definitely a bit too close to be just friends. But yeah, no, that's WTF tier. Owen and Izzy, you know, honestly, I didn't like Owen and Izzy. I really didn't. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I did not like Owen and Izzy together at all. It just felt very one-sided with Owen liking Izzy more than she liked him. I think Izzy was just kind of just wacky. I don't know. They never really felt like a couple, you know. So I put them C tier. Jeff and Bridget again S tier. I mean, to be fair, I think this was pretty obvious. Jeff and Bridget, complete power couple. Obviously had the rocky patches in action, but and then Star World 2, but overall, like they were fucking meant to be together, weren't they? Let's be honest. Scott and Courtney again. It feels harsh to put them in the same tier as Cody and Gwen, but I mean, to be fair, they were a couple for like half an episode, and yeah, I don't know. Again, it just felt forced. It felt really forced. Cameron and Gwen, like again, Gwen kissed Cameron on the cheek at the end of fucking All Stars again. I mean absolutely fuck all. And who is shipping Katie and Sadie? Come on. And Zoe and what? Why? Like I know they're friendly in All Stars, but why? God damn, oh my god, like this is part of the reason why I made this fucking video. It's because I want to do I want to rank just the completely bizarre ships that some people are putting together. Like I am just putting an end to these ships right now. Okay. Cody and Sarah, honestly, to be fair, I'll put them B tier. You know, like obviously it started out really weirdly with Sierra being a complete psycho stalker bitch over Cody, but as time went on in World 2, I think Cody grew to appreciate Sierra. I mean, obviously, yeah, she was still a complete weirdo, but I think Cody appreciated the fact that she appreciated him for who he was, which I think it was quite nice. I think them two ended quite nicely, in the end. So yeah, that's quite good. Mike and Zoe, S tier. Although to be fair, Zoe did annoy me a little bit in All Stars. Just the fact that obviously, like, I know her and Mike were quite close, but just the fact that she couldn't even Mal was just a brilliant actor, or Zoe was just fucking retarded. It was one of the two. And if you couldn't clearly know somebody, like obviously, like bear in mind Mike was probably her best friend, and if you know that guy so well but you couldn't see past him, I don't know. Again, I'm just assuming that Mal must have just been a fucking outstanding actor. You know, I suppose. Well, I suppose it makes sense. I suppose because obviously Mal is part of Mike, or sorry, was part of Mike. So I suppose I could see it, but yeah, no. Brick and Joe, no, like I know it was made fun of at points during the show, but honestly, to be fair, I don't really see them two being a couple. I think they're definitely better as rivals, but I could definitely see them getting better as friends. No more than that. Same with Lightning and Joe. I think to be fair, that ship sailed in All Stars. Like obviously to be fair, they had a pretty funny duo at the back end of Revenge of the Island, but in All Stars, just really annoying. Again, Mike and Anne-Marie, I suppose I probably have to put them dates here, don't I? Because I suppose, obviously, well... Oh, actually, to be fair, is it Mike or is it Vito? Now, that's the important question. If it's Vito and Anne-Marie, still date. Actually, no, they're still date here. Yeah, I suppose. Sam and Dakota, honestly, although they made me want to fucking vomit half the time, I feel like I've got to give him A tier. I feel like I do. You know, it made sense, I think. Max and Scarlet, were they really a couple? Not really. Put them WTF. Actually, no, I'll put them top of WTF. WTF. I'll put them at the top of that one. Because I think there were moments where, you know, I think there were, obviously Scarlet was just fucking playing Max the whole time. But I'll put them top of WTF. Div and Sky again. I'll put them top of WTF. Just obviously Sky. That's not even fucking Sky. It's not even Sky. It's fucking Ella. Jesus Christ, Dave and Ella. Oh my god. Yeah, obviously Ella, like Dave. Obviously, unfortunately, Dave just didn't like her back. Again, just a one-sided crush. Never really materialized. Why is Sean and Dave there? Like they were like, obviously Sean gave Dave advice at times, but no more than that. And Sky and Dave just, I can't really put them D tier, can I really? Considering that's who the current D tier. I'll put them C tier. Just like it just ended so sourly. Like it could have and probably should have been so much more. Like I get Sky trying to focus on being, obviously trying to focus on winning the show, but obviously, to be fair, she was just. I mean, to be fair, obviously, like Dave is probably the worst character in total of my history. But I'll be honest, I did feel a little bit sorry for him. Just the fact that Sky was just so dishonest with him, you know. But yeah, at the same time, Dave's fucking freak out was just, yeah, he completely killed it. He really did. What? Wait, hang on a minute. Oh, what? No, just no. Surely not. My god. And again, like Jasmine was friends with Sammy. That was it. And I barely remember Scarlet and Jasmine really interacting, to be honest. I think that was like a couple of times during the early episodes where they probably interacted because on the same team, but no. Sean and Jasmine again, S tier. I fucking love them. I mean, to be fair, like literally, these two carried Pahkitew Island. Sean and Jasmine, hats off to both of you, because you lot carried Pahkitew Island. You really did. Like, you were the only good part about that season. And yeah, obviously, what a cup. Obviously, it's again a weird one. It's kind of similar to Duncan and Courtney, where the sort of opposites attract in a way. But yeah, no. Very nicely done. Best part of Pahkitew again. And Jeff and Brody, I mean, again, I think they're just really good friends. I can't, no. Same with fucking the Rock, the fucking Rock and the Rockers. I can't remember the name. I think it's Rock and Spud. Again, honestly, I need to rewatch Ridonculous Race. Obviously, if you've seen my quiz video, I need to rewatch Ridonculous Race. It's been a while. Jock and Josie, obviously the only actual real couple going into a season, which is I think the only thing they've ever done before. I put them A tier. I think obviously we didn't really see them as a couple, a little bit more as a team. Really, Bob's, yeah, I think they are a couple technically, but again, to be fair, they had the funny moments. I'll give them an A tier. Devin and Carrie, honestly, I'll put them B tier. It feels harsh because it was just so exhausting watching Devin and Carrie. I mean, yeah, in the end they worked out well, obviously them two getting together, but it was so mentally draining having to watch these two during Ridonculous Race. Like, it was so frustrating. But thankfully we got there in the end. So I'll give them low B. Again, Sanders and MacArthur, they're not a couple. Again, they're just really good friends, partners. Brody and MacArthur, it feels hot. I don't know. I'll give them C. I'll give them C tier. It feels harsh because I do like them. I do like them together, but again, they weren't really showing signs of a couple until the very end. Like obviously, Brody had his crush on MacArthur for the whole season, and then obviously I'm assuming that they got together after the show. But yeah, it's just the fact that they didn't really get together until after the show, and it was mostly one-sided with Brody. Again, it feels harsh getting C tier, but that again, that's the reason why. Leonard and Tammy, were they ever a couple? I don't know. I suppose I could see it. I'll give him D tier. I wouldn't be sure. I don't think it was ever mentioned that they were actually a couple. I thought they were just friends. But I could see it. Noah and Emma, A tier again. Obviously, probably one of the better plot points of Ridonculous Race. Obviously, it was less exhausting than Devon and Carrie, but it was still good. Obviously, I'm glad they got together in the end. And to be fair, I think actually it helped Noah's character development in the season. I think Emma was definitely a great introduction for Noah. So yeah, definitely A tier couple there. Stephanie and Ryan, B tier. Like my guy Ryan. Ryan needs to get the fuck out of there. Like, I'm sorry, like you guys know I don't like Stephanie that much. Ryan is too good for Stephanie. He really is. Like that's a toxic fucking relationship. It really is. Like Ryan, dude, fucking run, get the hell out of there. Like Jerry and Pete, who the fuck is shipping them together? What the hell? Crimson on Way, again, I'll give them A tier. Solid couple, again, two of my favorite, probably one of my favorite teams from Ridonculous Race. Yeah, solid overall. Again, like literally during the low points, they were always by each other's side. Yeah, solid 8. Actually, not. I'll give them high A tier. I think they're worthy of high A tier. Owen and Kitty, no. I think again they were just no. They're not a couple. Absolutely not. The fucking vegans. I forgot their names. Shit. Yeah, I forgot the names. Whoops. Yeah, just again, no. Tom and Jen, would you consider them a couple? Like, I don't know why I'm getting the impression that Tom's gay. Like, if anything, I think they're just best friends. If anything, because I don't know why. Like, again, I could be completely wrong, but I see Tom being gay more than anything. But like, it's too fair. It's not completely the question. I'll give them high WTF. Actually no, D tier. Fucking Mary and Elodie, the scientists, the nerds, whatever the fuck they were. Again, just no. Onto the reboots. Bowie and Raj. Yeah, I think A tier is probably about right for them too. Again, it was like a slow burning one, but I think once they fully got up and running, it was very good. And then obviously season 2 was sort of, it was nice in season 2 because obviously one thing I always worry about couples is having the Jeff and Bridget effect, where once they got together, they just didn't leave each other. Like, they were just like glued together. And I get it in action. That was the whole gimmick. Obviously, it was meant to get Jeff and Bridget out early so that they could be the aftermath hosts. But yeah, no, Bowie and Raj, great couple, and as the first gay couple in Total Drama, it was done very nicely. I'm very happy with it. Chase and Emma, just, I mean, I suppose it has to be D tier, doesn't it? Really, like, honestly, again, I absolutely despise both these two characters. And Emma's just honestly, if I knew Emma in real life, I would just fucking hate her because she's just so fucking indecisive. But yeah, in the end, they didn't really, obviously they didn't sit together, thankfully. But yeah, no, thank God for that. Again, just Chase is a piece of shit. Again, Wayne and Raj, no, again, obviously there were moments where obviously you could see that they were best friends, but that's about it. Same with Millie and Priya, that was about it. Same with Damien and Priya. Like, I barely remember them two really interacting. Like, I've just finished rewatching Reboot as well. I can't remember them two really interacting with each other. And Axel and Michelle, again, I just don't remember them two ever really interacting. I don't know who's shipping them two together. Caleb and Priya, honestly, B. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're like, oh, why don't you give an A tier? It was just, I think just the fact it was so fake at first, from Caleb's side of things, and then obviously once we found out, it was very messy, and it was weird, because I think once Caleb, quote unquote, apologized to Priya, I didn't really know where they stood. But I think in the finale it wrapped things up quite well. So I think B tier is probably fair. I put them high B, like highest of B tiers. I think that's fair. And then we've got 2 more, Axel and Ripper. B. I know I've got people screaming at me for putting Axel and Ripper in the same fucking tier as Caleb and Priya, Alejandro, and I know you guys are gonna be fucking screaming at me. But honestly, I loved Axel and Ripper together. I thought it was so fucking funny. Even before they were officially a couple, they were just so fucking good together. And I know they're both fucking weirdos, but honestly, that's what makes them click. And if there ever is a 3rd season of the reboot, hopefully if things get sorted out in the industry, if there's a 3rd season of the reboot, I really want to see how these two progress. I really do. And then finally, MK and Julia. You know what, right? You know what? I know I have shut on so many ships in this fucking video, right? I have shut on so many of them. But honestly, I saw signs of MK and Julia maybe being more than friends, right? Like, I know MK sort of joked about it at one point, but I don't know why. It's just some of Julia's comments sort of just made me think, is there more to this? Is there more to this? I don't know, like, for me, I think that they're the only, like, okay, so obviously all these guys are now this defensive camp, so I know a few people I don't really recognise, apologies. So yeah, going off this actual tier list in the end, I think everyone who I actually ranked properly were couples. Obviously, I think the only exceptions were Tom and Jen, MK and Julia, and Cody and Gwen, and Tammy and Leonard. Other than that, they all like, again. Obviously, I think the WTF is mostly just for the ships. To be fair, I think the only ship who actually would never really couple, MK and Julia. But again, there's something there with MK and Julia. There really was. And again, I feel it's all like we need a 3rd season of the reboot. But again, I know it's very unlikely it could happen. Again, not down to those just being bad or anything. Just the whole animation industry, the whole is just on its arse at the minute. But again, I feel like we need a 3rd season of the reboot just to close things out with this cast. But honestly, I don't know. It might just be me. I definitely saw more with MK and Julia than what Mid CR. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with this tier list. Obviously, again, just so many just whack ships, which some of you guys need to fucking just reconsider your fucking lives. Seriously, genuinely. Oh my god. But overall, it was a fun video to make. I had fun. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Who's your favorite total couple? Who's your favorite ship? As well, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all next time.